Hi guys, it's me Danielle, Danibuttons, and I'm back today with another Disney monthly page. I've been doing this, I want to say, since like June 2021, but obviously I have missed a few months here and there. But yeah, we're back at it today. This is Pixar Tomb 2. I don't know if I have any pages done in here. Maybe just like one. I don't like these as much as the other volumes. Also, little miss, you're not allowed to bark if you're staying in here with us. If you want to bark, you got to get out. We'll see what she does. Yeah, so these are mystery colors, and the Pixar ones tend to not have the black outline. But let's just get right into it, and then we'll talk about it later. I purchased all of my Pixar books on the website Alarica, which I always have linked in the description down below. And if you are making your very first purchase from the site, you can get 10% off if you use my code. Okay, so I'm going to try to not tell you what the page is. I am giving you a hint that it is a horizontal, not a vertical, but the numbers are still vertical, so this might be a little challenging. Also, we're on a time crunch because I'm actually filming between Sam's work calls. So if he has to get back to work, I'm gonna have to stop filming. But my plan is to probably do a time lapse to finish it off at the end. So also I have changed, or I'm intending to change one of the colors in this page. You know what? I am gonna do it, at least my first tier of outlining, in this direction because it's confusing me already. So, but what was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't usually color the Pixar pages because stylistically they're different than the Disney ones. So, and it's not even, yeah, they tried to make them look more 3D, typically. So, my computer is making noises, but it is closed, so that's interesting. Why are you doing that, computer? It sounds like I'm getting messages, but again, the whole thing is closed, so that's weird. Yeah. This page is pretty simple. It doesn't have too many colors, but also the design is pretty simple. So I figured this was a good page to like dip into this book, hopefully. And again, let me know if you figure out who it is, or when you figure out who it is, I should say. I don't know if holding it sideways will make it harder. Probably. It's kind of hard to see. I'm sorry if I have to wiggle the book around a little bit. I'm not going to try not to, but it's far away. Yeah, usually I always do the black outlining first because it just helps like focus the whole page for me. And this one does not have black outlining per se, but there is a large black area in the page, which obviously that's what we're doing right now. So also, in my last video, I was saying I was gonna film all day and my nails were naked, but they're back. And I filmed a video in the middle for Patreon and I got green all over myself. So we've been having a time. All right. So I don't think I got most of it off, but I'm probably taking a shower after this video, so I will get the rest of it off then. I'm peeking. I took a picture of the page so that I can look at that instead of spoiling it for everybody, because I know some people don't like the spoilers. So, okay. Let's see what we got. I feel like I can never tell if I can tell who it is because it's obvious or because I know the answer, you know? Because I can already tell who it is. All right, okay. This is such an awkward one. I'm so sorry. Yes. So I'm trying to think. Ooh, Elemental, I think it's called, right? Is the next Pixar movie coming out in June. I'm excited. I kind of feel like Disney is in a little bit of a slump with their new movies. And Pixar might be also. I don't remember the last Pixar movies. I know the Buzz Lightyear movie I certainly have not seen yet, and I'm not that interested in. All right, I am struggling telling what I'm doing here. So that's unfortunate. Yeah, I haven't seen the new Buzz Lightyear movie. And what came out before that? That was Pixar. I feel like not knowing is not the best sign. Was Turning Red Pixar or Disney? I still haven't seen it. I should be seeing it on the cruise because I downloaded it onto my iPad. I'm very excited to finally see it, and I think I'm going to love that one. I just have not gotten around to it. But, yes. And then I think the next Disney animated movie is coming out in November. And it's about, like, the wishing star. And the origin of the star. So that is very interesting. We'll see how that goes. But, okay. I wanted to just start whistling, but that's not the best for on video. Okay, I think, oh, no. Oh, nope. I was gonna say, now that I have the basic black outline done, I can fill it in and I can turn the book again. But there's a little bit more. And I think there's a little bit more. That should be it, though, for black. Can you tell who it is already? I think it's an easy one. Let me know what you think. But, yeah, okay. Let's get to filling it in. Yes, so as you may have seen, recently I have been using acrylic paint markers to do the black outlining. And then I still use water-based markers to fill in everything else. But this one has so much black area that I did not want to do that. Because I personally am not good yet. And I make it a little bit streaky even with my paint markers. So I just decided to go back to my old favorite method, which is the Tombow water-based. And as you saw, I outlined everything with the bullet side, and now I'm using the brush side to fill it all in faster. So it's obviously not a perfect method because it is water-based, so you'll see these streaks, but I don't mind. I just very intentionally put all my streaks in the same direction. So that is what I do. And then I like how it comes out well enough. I'm skipping around a little bit. It also is nice to go back to this method every once in a while because I bought a bunch of these before I found the other method. So it's good to come back and give these a shot. I also bought a bunch of black glitter gel pens to do the outlining with, and I think I've only tried it twice, so I want to try that again. But I keep waiting to find like a picture that's like magic themed, so it like makes sense to be sparkly. I don't know. I also just kind of don't always remember that that's a choice, if I'm being honest with you. So, but yes, there's a few more of these books on the horizon. Tomb 10 is coming. I'm excited, but these books keep getting more and more detailed. I kind of wish they would go back to the very early style and just do like straight portraits, because there's been tons of new movies that came out since these books started coming out. But I'll take what I can get. Also, a nature volume is coming out, which essentially seems to just be very like spring focused pages. So they're really hitting all of the seasons. Obviously, they also had the seasons book, but now they're getting them individually. There's also on Lyrica, which is again where I find mine, another optical illusion book listed in pre-orders, but there's literally no more information. So I'm not sure if it's like volume 4, if it's a different franchise, if it's, I don't know. I have no idea what it is yet, but I have my eye on that, and I'll let you know when I know. And what else? There's also volume 2 of Looney Tunes is already coming out, which surprised me. And those were pretty intense pages. I haven't done any of my Looney Tunes ones yet, so yikes. Gotta get to that too. So yes. But my collection of these, whew, my shelf is almost full, which is pretty crazy because my shelf was just for these books. Like, I bought a whole bookcase for Disney books. And we're running out of space. So, but you will see all that in May when I do my annual collection videos. I'm very excited to do that again. They do take a long time to prep for me because I like to do like stats. So I like count all the pages I did and how many books and all this stat stuff. But they're usually pretty popular videos, so I think it is worth it. And hopefully you guys enjoy seeing my collection. I think this year I did a pretty good job at not getting too many new books. Well, Disney ones don't count. My Disney collection continues to balloon. But otherwise, I did pretty good. And I've done a good job at like destashing because I have a few friends that have gotten into coloring. And I'm very happy to get them started in their collecting. So it will be interesting seeing those numbers this year. I don't know if I'm gonna need more parts. Usually I do the Disney, I think, as one part. It's gonna have to be at least 2 with the color by number and the non-color by number because it's crazy. Or not even non-color by number. With this size book and the other books, because I know I have like the Pixel books are color by number, but yeesh. And in those videos is where I show you every page I have completed because I do get questions about that too. So that's exciting. If you've been waiting to see that number I hope went up since last year, but it's not going to go up as much as how many new pages I got. I also hope that Sam's typing isn't too loud. Again, he is working, and since he's between calls, I can be doing the video, so we're not going to interrupt him any more than we have to. Yeah, I did 5 colors on my nails again. I just love to do 5 colors because I have so many that I want to use as many as I can. All right, boy. I feel like the typing we can't avoid, but opening a fortune cookie is a different story. He's giggling. But this weekend, no, tomorrow actually, as of filming, so the 15th, there's a sale for Holo Taco nail polish, and I'm very excited because it's like based on your loyalty membership tier, and I'm the highest member, or not member, but I have the most rewards, so it's going to be 20% off. So I'm going to be purchasing some more nail polish because you can never have enough. Phew. This is a lot of big area going on here. I only picked out my first 4 colors, so we'll see how long that takes. Again, I'm probably gonna have to stick to around half an hour, and then we'll have to get back on the phone. But I'm just glad to be getting another video out to you. I had such high hopes for April, and it didn't necessarily go to plan, which, what can you do? All right, so number 3 is Deepest Almond. I'm actually using the Crayola Colors of the World. They also, there's tons of obviously skin tones and just other shades of browns. So it would be good for hair or for things like this. Well, this is hair, so I never just know what order. So extra deep almond is what I'm using for number 3. So hopefully this looks good. Sometimes I feel like the mini swatch when you do these doesn't look the same as when you actually color on a full page. So if that's important to you to get color matching exactly, I would recommend doing a larger swatch, maybe on a full sheet of paper. But it doesn't bother me too much because I just like getting close and you can tell who it is, and that's really all that is important to me. I'm going pretty quick, but again, I'm just focusing on going up and down the whole length of the area that we're coloring. Up and down. See, this is coming out a little bit lighter than I was expecting, but again, it's really hard to color match some of these super dark browns in my experience / with my current supply of water-based markers, so I don't mind. This is supposed to be like the highlight in their hair, so it should be all right. And I think that's it for that. And then again, I'm changing the background. They wanted the background to be orange, but with the skin tone, it was just very, very orange. Like it looked too similar. So I'm gonna do a blue to contrast the skin instead. And this is my Staedtler dual-ended water brush, like fiber tip pen, which is probably my favorite. I do use the Crayola Super Tip sometimes, but since they are so value priced, I find that they run out. And also my most recent set of them, I let a child use them and they squished a bunch of the tips. So again, they're so cheap that it's not a huge deal, but I just haven't been using them too much since then. Children. Yeah. I kind of like the sound of Sam typing. Don't tell him. I think he knows. But I don't know if everybody else will like it too. I also can never tell like what the camera actually picks up. Does it pick up Noodle screaming? Does it pick up the typing? I got no idea. All right, so let's make sure we don't mess this up. Right? I think so. So yeah, let me know if you have any of these books. If you don't, like which one is your dream copy? Do you like the Pixar ones? I like some of the Pixar characters, but again, I just don't love this style of book. So I don't know. But it's hard because on the other hand, this is kind of what I asked for because this one's a lot of like up close portraits. But I love the outlining. I don't like the 3D look. I wish more animation was back in 2D style. Bring back the golden age. Yeah. Actually did this a lot quicker than I was expecting. So go me. But I'm not sure where my number 2 is. And also, kind of frustrates me because again, if you look at this, if you can see D and E, those also basically look black to me. But then if I do that, it will just blend in with the hair. And that's frustrating. So I don't really know. Like, do you see any 2s? Oh, her eyeball is a 2. Oh, and a 3. Good thing I don't put my stuff away. Whoa. That was not very good line work for me. Whoopsie doodle. Oh. Beautiful. And back to 2. I bet you can tell who it is. Yeah, so I'm hoping to have this series come back as a regular. I really like the format of just, can you tell the difference between these 2 colors? Barely. That's frustrating. Oh well. I really like doing multiple, like, series. I don't know. It's just easier for me to, like, have different tasks to do instead of just generically doing color in chats. I don't know why, but that is what's working. So I just did that. That wasn't my best move. I smeared it everywhere. I think I'm going to go. Obviously, we're only at 21 minutes, but I'm going to speed color the rest of this and get it up to you. Let me know if you want to see any particular books or characters for next month. And like I said, I'm going to try to, like, get back into it. My collection, Disney is usually, like, the first few parts, like part 1 and 2. So if you have been waiting for that, that should be here in the next few weeks. And I'm very excited for that. And I think you'll love it. And let's peek while we're here to see if I did any other pages in this one. I don't think so. Yeah, this is the first one. So, well, that's good that we're getting something done. And there's Pixar Volume 1. But I probably am going to just do the speed coloring and not come back. So this is the end for me. But can you tell who it is by now? Can you tell? I think so. So that's it. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Again, let me know if you want to see anything else different next month or in the future. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye, friends.